stream this, but then I was like, fuck it. So I was, if anyone shows up, that's cool. Otherwise, this will be done when I actually do the stream. But that's why it's so aggressively early. I would be shocked if anyone who watches my streams gets up at a reasonable hour. But we'll see. Um, and yeah, you go check if the stream's working good. Fuck you. Alright. So yeah, I'm playing on easy. Well, no one's here, I'll play it on easy, but yeah. Because I want more ships, and I want to succeed. 1985. The Cold War is at its height. Across Europe, armies, aircraft, and warships of NATO and wars, blah, 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 blah. The gist of this campaign, apparently, is that all the aircraft carriers ate shit. They're broken in some way. And everything's going to shit. So I gotta go out there and, like, Australia is squished. We're gonna go with easy mode and be the US. Captain Nerbs Gary Moko. And now, yep, I'd love, that's a great commander. Confirm. Look at all my medals. I somehow got the captain and didn't get a single ribbon. So I decided I would stream this just because I'm going to go through here and hyper-focus about which boats I want to bring. And, you know, maybe someone's interested in my hot takes about U.S. naval ships. And I guess Australian and Japanese ships. I'd be shocked if I brought an Australian ship, but we'll see. Because it's 1984, they haven't really done the kind of build-up that they've done. Okay. I'm already drawn to the kid. I like the kid. Can we, like... So, these are really good. They have SM-1s, which are probably the best missile I can get at this period in time. Maybe we'll find something with an SM-2. This would be a really good ship for air defense. It can have aircraft, but the problem is that only one of them exists in the world at the moment, the USS Scott. But it's good, so we'll keep that up there. I wish I could sort these by things. We should pick a flagship first, so let's start with, is there a frigate or cruiser that we could bring? Nox, this is a little kick-ass ship for anti-sub warfare. I think it has a towed array. They redid the unit reference screen, which is nice. So let's see. Does it have a towed array? Because I'd love to have a towed array with me. Because towed arrays can now detect surface ships, which they can do in real life. And having passive detection is good. Our bow sonars technically could, but it's far less likely. Because there's a lot of noise around the... There's a lot of noise around the ship, so we want to get that back there, right? Maybe we'll look at Australia. Adelaide class. We got harpoons. We got Azrock. We've got torpedoes. Yeah, this is absolute garbage. Their local air defense capability. Yeah, we have Sea Sparrows, right? This is a Sea Sparrow. That's SM-1. So that's okay. This would be okay. That's on the list. Maybe. The Garcia's too old. I don't see any world where we'll have even a single one of these. Late War Nox. That's an upgrade. So we got Azrocks. So this would kick ass. I assume it just has better sensors. Oh, you can compare them here. So yeah, only the late war one has the towed array. That's unfortunate. That's... Maybe we'll look at a missile cruiser. The California, definitely not. That would be awesome. So these are nuclear powered missile cruisers, 2 launchers. This would just absolutely fucking slap. The problem is that it would be half of my points. And I'm playing on easy where it gives me too many points. So maybe we'll stick to destroyers. So I am... These are cool. I like these. The Spruance, the Kid. Are these the ones that they're going to give to Iran? And then they kept... Yeah. So these are a favorite. The Kid class is definitely where I'm putting my flag. Like, we don't even have to worry. And we're going to have a nice little... Well, it has 2 helicopters. So these were built for Iran, right? And then, you know, all that shit happened in the 80s, and they did not export them. And these are basically, like, really good. Because the U.S. at the time was like, oh, ship, one roll. Whereas Iran was like, just slap everything on there. So it's got standard missiles, it's got ASROC, it's got harpoons, it's got torpedoes, it's got guns, it's got everything. What I think we don't have is a towed array, but I do want at least 1 towed array in my fleet. So that's our next priority, is a towed array. So this is air defense. These are frigates is the problem. These are probably expensive. I want this, but I want to see maybe I can get something with some air defense. Sea Sparrows. I don't think that has a towed array. First, the Haruna. Maybe Japan's got one for us. Nope. The Garcia. Good sonar suites. Does that mean you have a towed array? That's pretty good. The Lockwood. We could do this. It's old. I really want one of these. Let's add it. We can take it off later. You see, it's pretty expensive, and we only have 2 ships. I want something else with air defense. This is our... We want just something with... We want something with, Oh, it has the Ikara and... I don't even know what that is. Is that this? It's got its own kind of... So it's like an ASROC, and it has twice the range. Okay, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Surface search. Hull mounted sonar. That's the problem. ASROC isn't very useful. Doubling the range would be good. They're good self-defense, I guess. Freaking Australian. They're fitted with the Mark 13 launcher system. This has Sea Sparrows. Not Sea Sparrows, standard missiles. Yep, standard missile. Rim 6, I always call them SM1s. This would be good. The Tachikaze. Air and surface search. We got all of our stuff. We have defensive electronic support measures. I don't think we have any E-War other than that. The Tachikaze, it's sad it doesn't have... Does it even have... Like, let's take it. Fuck it. I like it. It's pretty. I wish I could look at the 3D views of these. Oh, it does have a dash drone. Okay, this is coming. A dash drone is just like, I want to put a torpedo out there. It's a little remote control helicopter. It's very early drone warfare shit. It's so they could modernize ships that didn't have room. Because in World War II, a lot of these ships that were in service in World War II in like the 50s would have like a float plane at best. Destroyers wouldn't have anything. But like if you were lucky, you'd have deck space for a float plane. But a float plane's like, what is it? A lot of the smaller ships would just kind of lift them off the side, unfold them, and they take off, or they'd use a catapult. And only big ships had those. And those, like, if you had that, that's cool. You can put a helicopter. But if you didn't have that, you could just clear some deck space somewhere and put this little dash drone. And they're a bit hard to fly. In, what is it, US service, they crash them all the time, but the Japanese trained people better. So this is a helicopter. We have 2 helicopters, so we're already okay on helicopters. Oh, we had 3 helicopters. We do not need more helicopters. If you got anything in here with a Minigumo... I should have just played Japan. I'm so into the Japanese ships. This is worthless. Okay, so we definitely... We could take a Garcia. We don't want to waste this. But... See, look, I've made bad decisions already. Let's get rid of the Tashikaze. I don't want to, but I like it. Let's get rid of this. There's gotta be a better choice. Like, this is an absolute... Oh yeah, one of the night. I don't think it'll matter because the game doesn't do it, but if they cared about morale, the Scott here has air conditioning. Like, because it was built to operate in the Middle East, so like... It's got air conditioning. That's nice. It's gonna be my flagship, so, you know, I need it to have air conditioning. I am weak, as it were. I like the Haruna, just for the name. Tashikaze. See, this has got air defense, but I could probably get, like, 2 ships of a shittier ship. Like, what was the one I found I had? Was it the Perth? 122 for an Adams. Let's see what having an Adams would look like. Because the Adams has Sea Sparrows. I am more worried about planes than anything else, as you can see. See, we can get that. And then we could get another Nox. Which would be sick. But I don't think I need 2 Noxes in my life. Does one of you have anything useful? O4s. I'd like to bring a Japanese ship. I like them. I just think they're neat, but we could bring the late war Nox. Oh no, we didn't bring our late war Nox at all. Well, that makes that decision, right? Because you're the Lockwood, the Scott. Like, let's take you out. What's the Lockwood FF1064? I already forget. Let's get rid of that. I think that's my late war Nox, but I forget. Let's bring the Stein. I want my late war Nox. That's coming. And then we're gonna bring something with, we could bring the Tachikaze. It's got 40 Sea Sparrows. That was our Adams, right? Workhorse unit, yeah. 38 versus 40. I think the Tachikaze has to come with us. Like, look at that shit. It'll look really cool. We'll be just cruising. And I guess we'll bring the Garcia because, you know, someone has to be points. Maybe we can get a better helicopter for one of these. Like, we could get some ground attack. We have dash drones. Did we put a dash drone on this helicopter? Yeah, we didn't. So we'll put a dash drone on that. And then what if we got rid of one of these? Like, can I change out the helicopters? Sea Sprites are nice, but if we had... We'd be happy, I think, if we had a bit of an upgrade. Because, like, this would be nice. Will this fit in our Scott here? Is a Scott is you. Can you hold a Sea Sparrow? I don't think you can. Or not a Sea Sparrow, Seahawk. No, we better not take that. But we could take, like, if I escort ships bring their air group for free. I don't know if that'll have a dash drone then. This is why I'm streaming this ahead of time to see. I figured nobody will watch this early in the morning, but if I make decisions, you know, maybe someone wants to yell at me. This is useless. Oh, can deploy. That's good to know. No pending aircraft can host this. So the Tachikaze can't have one? I kind of want to bring a... Right? No dash drone? No dash drone. That's sad. Who carries a dash drone? I want to bring a dash drone. You. Alright, instead of... We're bringing an entire ship just to carry dash drones with us. But you see, that's multiple torpedoes we could send out. If anyone... This is useless. The Minagumo is here to carry dash drones. We have a drone carrier. It's 1984, and we have a drone carrier. And that's all we can afford. I think that's my fleet. The Scott, the Lockwood, the Tachikaze, and the Minagumo. Yeah, sure. That's my boats. I mean, it's raid on Okinawa, so, you know, we had to bring some Japanese ships. Oh, let's look at our briefing. U.S. and Allied forces are under attack. Commanded for planned strike force. Nationalists shows multiple hostile surface groups moving towards Okinawa. Intel believes one of these is USSR Commando Force with light armor in a Japanese flag car carrier. It should be... Oh, they're lying to us. Okay, that's cool. It's probably a war crime. But whatever. Take charge. USAF E3A Dark Star will be over for air and surface picture. That's useful. We'll have some P3Cs, which are for dropping torpedoes on people. SIGINT reports enemy AGI trawler is... Oh, so we have one of those goddamn... I had to check every single ship to see if it's a Russian spy ship. Got it. I mean, it's probably just anytime if I think a cargo ship can see me now, I have to go out. But all right, can I like save here or? Okay. Yes. We'll save as campaign start. We'll give this mission a go. I think we got time. For my one viewer, which is probably Flora. So expected threat. We don't expect submarines, so I wasted a lot, but 3 of 5. Okay. Oh, I'm paused. Let's see if we regret our decisions. We already read this. Oh, I didn't move my deployment, so they're probably all in stupid formation. Let's see what we got. There's our Scott. Why is the frame rate so kind of shitty? Oh well. The Lockwood. The Tachikaze. Yeah, it's okay, no, this has air defense. That can be out there. But why is the Minagumo out front? Come on, guys. Let's edit the formation. We want the Minagumo back here because it's kind of shit. And the Lockwood and the Tachikaze have air defense, so we're gonna kind of use them as a screen for our flagship here. There we go. That's more like it. You guys get into formation.
Multiple contacts detected. Multiple contacts detected.
Oh, that's nice. A nice little summarized one. Alright, so we're gonna bring our maritime patrol aircraft.
Affirmative,
Oh, they have Japanese voice acting now. We're gonna move you up a little bit, Darkstar.
Turn 2, 7.
Are you all good? Air and surface search? Perfect. So, we don't have to go loud right away, but we do want to get... Because it can classify... Who did I bring for their Totore? Definitely wasn't a Japanese ship. Toad sonar. Deploy it. And we want above the layer.
Sonar eye.
The Scott. We're gonna have send up one of your helicopters.
Track 7.
And we're gonna ready another one.
9 is classified. Hostile warship.
Really? Already? So this guy is a hostile warship. That's cool. Do you have any idea what it is? It's a Cashin. For sure it's a Cashin. So what do we got? SAN1C, Goa, and SAN1 Goa. So this ain't too bad. This is an air defense unit of some kind. So we don't have to worry about that launching missiles at us. You guys just said the dash drone. You got one. I'll launch one of your helicopters too.
Track 7018 is classified. Neutral merchant.
What are you? Grisha? Grisha. So these are little missile boats. Saiyan 4. Oh, they're torpedoes. Really? That's all you got? This isn't much of a threat then. Why would they even bring this? I guess they're scared we have submarines or whatever. So this is like a torpedo little, what is it? Coastal Defense ASW thing. So we don't care too much about that either. Joke's on them, we don't have any submarines. These are probably hostile. We'll get that sorted though. We'll get our helicopters up in the air. See, this is our most capable ship. Dual twin arm launchers. These things slap. Like, the US Navy didn't want these. Morning, Judy.
Track 7013 is classified.
So the US Navy, like, just straight up didn't want these. They just ended up with them, and I think these are, like, the best ship they have at the era. This is, this can sling a lot of fucking missiles. Another hostile warship? What are you? You don't know yet. So these are all hostile. The cannon or the Krivak. I'm gonna assume it's the Krivak because that's the one I don't want it to be. Because this guy can hurt us. Does the Krivak 2 have better missiles? We'll assume it's the worst. Yeah, it is Silex B. We'll assume it's the worst thing it can be. So now the exciting part of any NERB stream is drawing lines on maps. This has a range of 27 nautical miles. So we'll draw a threat circle. There we go. So if we go in this, a missile will fly into our face and we'll die. I think I'm gonna send this whole group here this way.
Turn to course.
We're not gonna rush into battle.
3, 2, hell my.
We're doing air ops at the moment. Yes, that's actually the intended function of most of the ships in my fleet here. They're armed with this, the standard missile. And this is a great missile for... it's an area defense kind of missile. I wish I had some Sea Sparrows because they're a bit... They're not so good with sea skimming compared to the later missiles we'll get. But, like, the whole point of most of these ships is air defense. And by air defense in a naval situation is shooting down cruise missiles. We're equipped with multiple types of missiles, but this is our primary defensive missile. We'll protect ourselves with this one. Modern ships are basically all about air defense. These Japanese ships, however, they have guns, which aren't going to do shit. Like, if these exist, I don't know why I brought this. I brought this because look how cool it looks. Isn't that nice? I brought the Japanese fleet along so they wouldn't feel left out. Really. And they have dash drones, that's torpedoes. So I am going to assume that there actually is it makes sense for them to lie to me. So I'm gonna drop let's drop a die cast over here. A nice one, right there. We'll get that going. We'll not... So yeah, helicopters are what I'm going to use primarily for defense against submarines. Because I don't want to be anywhere near submarines. Like, if a submarine is within torpedo distance of me, I've already lost. So these guys are going to keep them the fuck away. So I need... What's our absolute best? So we have some... I'm checking what I have for harpoons. I have a kind of a shortage of harpoons. May have been a mistake. Oh, nice. We have a shortage of harpoons. But we do have some nice harpoons. These are good. 65 nautical miles. I may have already fucked up with my complete lack of harpoon missiles, but we'll let that get out. Easy Rider 2 is gonna go and up by these trawlers. Actually, this is... One of these ships is a Russian spy ship. And I'm gonna torpedo that Russian spy ship immediately. Like, they can fuck right off. If missiles are coming in, it's probably because the Russian spy ship is, fucking with me. And what's your range? Are these both 65 nautical miles? Yeah. So, I'll bring it out from the Scot, since they're always gonna be in the back. I should have brought 2 of these. I think 2 of these was an option. Because I love these boats. They have air conditioning. That, like, most ships don't at this period in time. So we can kill everyone on this fucking field right now. Alright, Easy Rider, you're out far enough.
Surface search on.
Turn on your radar. And Lockwood is 65 nautical miles. And these Japanese ships are guns. They're worthless. Oops. There's my eraser. 90% of this game is just drawing on maps. There we go. Bring you another threat. This is a threat circle. This is the distance from which I can hurt people. That big circle I drew is wrong, clearly. Because the ship isn't that far away. So let's erase that from the Scot.
On station.
Yeah, it's 99 nautical miles. That is not correct. So nobody's in range right now, then. 65 nautical miles. Most everyone's in range. We don't really want to use these until... That's a sonar buoy. That's going to listen for us. And we're going to just go ham on these. Because these can detect surface ships now. Alright, get to work, buddy. Is your radar on yet? You're gonna need that. We're gonna identify the Russian spy ship, and we're going to kill it. Because the Russian spy ship is narking on us as we speak.
Track 7006
Knew it.
is classified. Hostile warship.
What do you think this is? A Hainan, Shanghai? Ah! These gotta go. It's torpedo boats. Probably. What do we got for that that's not that expensive? We could fire... These can engage ground targets just as easy. We gotta let them get a little uncomfortably close. So we'll kill these with standard missiles, which can be fired at surface targets. Not as effectively because the radar horizon isn't as far. Welcome to the hyper-focus stream. What is this button? Oh! Auto align on. So I can choose if they will align to bring their weapons to bear. Neat. I don't know why you wouldn't want them to bring their weapons to bear. These guys we are going to kill. There's our target. In fact, I'm going to get us headed towards our target. We're going to head down this way.
Turn to course, turn to course.
Right now, we are
4,
quiet.
3. Helm up.
We're using this AWACS to give us a picture. I forgot I had you. What do you got on you? Bombs? That sucks. ASM-1? The fuck is this? Is this a penguin? Japanese standoff anti-ship missile. Standoff is a strong word for 27 nautical miles, but we'll put that here. So this is an option. The Japanese Navy has given us a treat. We only have 4 missiles, so this would be a good thing, I think, for sending up to kill the, these little torpedo boats. We'll use this on the torpedo boats. Because they can't really defend themselves. Maybe we'll kill the Cashin, too, you know, as a treat. We better stay... What is the Cashin's air defense range? Hostile warship. Yeah, that's our main problem over here. These are Grishas. We don't care about Grishas. Kiki's delivery service. Oh no! Oh no! Well, what do we got here? Cranon. The Jenghao 2. Oh, this is a problem. Scrub bush. So that's pretty... Oh, this is installation and shore targets. We don't care about you. You're worthless. What's the cannon is a threat, I believe. It's an air defense platform. I think we're the winner in anti-ship missiles at the moment, so I'm not too stressed. But let's, who has the best air defense system? You have the Goa, which is 14 nautical miles. These are good missiles. They'll hit us pretty good. So let's add that one. I wish I could change the color of these. So I'd like ones for air defense. Oh yeah, your guys are fucked. You only have Goas? Oh yeah, everyone here is fucked. That's good to know. Alright, we'll bring you into range. This is a cool plane. I like it. Japanese P-3C Orion. These are cool planes. These are like dedicated anti-sub platforms. This is currently loaded up with anti-ship missiles. These guys on the wing. But typically they'll carry tons of sonobuoys in this little spot here. And we could just fill the ocean with them. They're basically just microphones on a string with a radio on top. And we drop them in the ocean, we listen. What is it? These are nice planes, and this is a magnetic anomaly detector. If we fly really low, and we fly over something metal, it'll tell us. And then we know the submarine is there for sure. Okay, Easy Rider 2 can start identifying these ships. One of these is a Russian spy ship, and a fishing boat. Hello, friend. These guys are getting the show today. Alright, so you're the spy ship. It'll be hanging out near us, so there's a good chance this is the spy ship. See? Oh kid, this is the spy ship. I know it. I'm going to go on my hunch here. And I'm gonna make this guy eat shit. Actually, we should identify him. This guy, so the Russians did this in the Cold War, and they do it to this day. Basically, this little fucker is a spy ship that's basically disguised as, like, a civilian ship. But it has really extensive sensor suites and other things. So the U.S. very quickly identified them. Can we fire torpedoes at surface ships yet? Yeah. We could torpedo it. It's not really ranged enough. Let's save us some of our valuable missiles. There's no submarines here, and apparently we're getting rearmed after this, so I'm just gonna torpedo it. We'll give the first kill of the day to the sea sprites. Ah, motherfucker. What contact? 7022. Yep, that's not good. What are they? These are fighters. MiGs of some kind, I'd bet. So we're going to be defending ourselves from anti-ship missiles very soon. In fact, Easy Rider and Maritime Patrol Friend, your missiles are in range, so I want you to volley these off. And now run the fuck away! No, 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 no. Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. So these are on the way. You're gonna retreat back and not get killed. There's our first shots of the day. And, fuck this spy ship. There's planes are coming in. I'm not interested. So we'll send one off. What the fuck is this? That's an Okian. So you're not an Okian. Let's steer you. Oh, we can't. Well, that sucks. We torpedoed a civilian basically immediately. So this isn't Nokian, this is a trawler. Yeah, neutral vessel? I know. Oops. You in gun range? No. You must be in gun range of this guy, though. Yeah. Light him up with the guns. I was gonna say I'm not gonna use the guns at all, probably, but apparently I am. These are not fast missiles. Oh my god. Oh, 600 knots. That's pretty fast. I guess I fired them from far away. I've never fired these in this game. I'm interested to see how that goes. This guy's probably taken 5-inch gunfire. Maybe. I don't see any splashes. This is what you get for being a narc. Oh, there comes the rounds. We fired them from quite a distance away. 5-inch guns are cool because we've been using these since World War II, and we're still using them today. Many navies. Like, if you're in a NATO country, there's a good chance a ship in your navy... Oh, no. Oh, it's Sam's. They're defending their friend. I'm gonna bet that these missiles aren't very good at getting through these. No, they both made it. These guys don't really have their own defenses, so their friend fired missile. Yay. Here we go. At least these guys are really enemies. Boom. We hit that guy too, right? Or just one? How's those planes coming? We figured out what those are yet? I'm gonna mark these hostile because they are. Like, they definitely are. What do we got for air defense today, buddies? Tachikaze? Okay, these aren't in range yet. But as soon as they are, we're fucking them up. It's nice to get to do some naval gunnery. You're going down. Next up, our next problem. Oh, we hit both of them. We'll hope those burn down.
Track 7-0.
These aren't like a huge threat to us.
Is classified. Hostile warship.
Use a hostile warship. Oh, we already knew that. That's why I fired a missile at them.
Buoy away.
This is a less threatening group. Just Grishas. We can kill those with that standard missiles. So we're gonna... This is where our harpoons are going. Harpoons, for the non-boat people, are for killing boats. Let's see if the... We don't want to be launching our... Have our ships turning here to... Who's got good air defenses? You. Give each of these... they're not in range yet. Soon. Oh, this is nice. This is new. You get the time of flight and the range for your sensors and for your actual, like, energy. Does anyone have better? 64. The Nox would have better. If anyone does. Not the Nox, this kid. SM1, MR. No, we're pretty good on air defense, actually. I went a little, maybe too hard on air defense.
Track 7022.
This guy has dual twin arm launchers. This can send out harpoons like they're going out of style. Whereas the other ships are going to have to, you know, one at a time. Unless they have box launchers. I haven't looked. So there's definitely no... Easy Rider 1, I would...
019.
I want you to drop sonobuoys over here.
Turn 0.
I don't think there's any submarines, but, you know, you can end up in a situation where you wish you had checked. And maybe we'll torpedo a whale. So we sunk a civilian, so, you know. They're okay, though. We could send the helicopter to get them. Let's do that. Let's,
Roger. Go
if we pick up... If we pick up the survivors, it's okay. Those MiGs have to be in range. I don't like how close they are. Takakazi, here's our workhorse today. Yeah. I want you in range to fire. Get those launchers loaded. You see it'll automatically face. This guy has a single arm launcher and can only send out one missile. It has 2 tracking radars though, so it can... The standard missile has a problem in that it doesn't use the ship's main radars. In fact, we can go loud now. Everyone, air search on. Everyone, surface search on. Now we are active. And we want the Scott to be engaging too with these guys. So, I can only fire as many of these as I have track radars, which are these radars. So we have to point these radars at the enemy ship, at the enemy aircraft, and keep it illuminated the whole time. Because the standard missile doesn't have its own radar. The SM-1 doesn't. The SM-2 has a terminal seeker, so we can actually... We don't need the accuracy. We can just wing them out there. But those aren't in service yet, so... There you go. Look, cool shot with the Rex burning. You see? Boom. Boom. I love that it loaded both of them and then decided not to use them. So we have 4 missiles outbound. We're not taking any chances here. And yeah, this is kind of the premier anti-aircraft missile of the day. But yeah, we can only really have 4 of these in the air at a time, is the only catch. Because they do need the illuminators. Let's see if we get some kills. No. Oh, there's one. They're Q5, so they're not that threatening. Oh, there's more of them than I thought there was. That's a kill. Miss. Alright. I need you both to the Takakazi. I need another for this Q5. In the Scott, I need you to fire. I don't think the Nox is really capable of defending itself without guns, but maybe it can. We should maybe be getting them. So these are, whatchamacallit, dual purpose. So we could say, you guys get your dual purpose guns going. There we go. These can shoot at planes, but it's not exactly a sensible thing to be doing. Birds away from the Takakazi. Takakazi is decided that it wants to die and masked its guns. There we go. Let's hope these hit. So we gone loud now. All our radars are on. Everyone can hear us. Worthless. Next. That's a hit. That's a missile. That's a missile. That's a missile. Shoot it down. Shoot it down.
Engage track 7031.
In fact, you cease fire.
Cease fire, track.
Give him 2.
Engaging track
Takakazi, give him 1. Everyone else get your guns going.
Weapon error, bad track, type.
Oh, that's a torpedo.
Engaging track 7031.
Everyone,
Fire.
fucking fire!
Birds away. Track bandits.
That's another Q5 we didn't see. That's a problem. We didn't see this guy until he got close. You better hit him. Oh, thank God.
Is toast.
Woo! That got close. When the enemy aircraft is in gun range, you're having a... Oh my God, the explosions are really cool now. Alright, now we can have fun. USS Scott, get your harpoons out. We're going whaling. So this is definitely some kind of ship. So we're gonna give everyone 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everyone gets a harpoon. And then we'll save the other nicer harpoons for the survivors. Alright, let's watch this missile volley in all its glory. Oh, we have a box launcher. That's sick. This is the primary, like, threat, so we're going to kill this, and then the Grishas are worthless. We'll just sail over and nuke them. Bulldog away. Bulldog is what you say when you fire a anti-ship missile. The harpoon is, like, great because it's like every ship can carry a box launcher. Like, you just have to find a spot on the deck to put this little box, and if you put this little box, they're completely self-contained. You just say, the target is here, I want you to do whatever, go, and it'll go. So these are on everything. Like, very few ships ended up without these. Whereas Russian ships have all different types of launchers, and every ship has different range, and they're really big and fancy. These are very simple. short range knife fight kind of weapons, but see the smoke in the distance. The downside is these are A models. They'll be fairly easy to fool with chaff. Just like they throw a bunch of confetti in the air and they go like, oh shit, I can't see. Pocket sand. So now we just kind of wait while those do their thing, and I'm going to direct the fleet.
Turn to course 255. Hell my.
We're gonna bring back this guy. Because this guy's gonna start picking on survivors. This is something. 034, hostile missile, what are you? Goas. So they're now defending themselves. The Goa is quite good at this. I think they have a good chance of some stuff getting through. Of getting some things. Let's see how they go. So these missiles follow a sea skimming profile. The harpoons, it makes them much harder to hit. You don't see them as early because the curvature of the Earth kind of blocks out the radar. And also that means that your missiles are diving down in the ocean. If you miss, the tolerance is pretty low, basically. That's a miss. This one looks pretty good. That's a miss. They're in trouble. They'll probably only get another volley. This guy's some sort of escort ship. This guy? Probably another... No, this is definitely a merchant. I love how the merchants, like, I'm firing anti-ship missiles everywhere, and the merchants are like, nah, we won't identify ourselves. We'll let them, like, decide. Let's see how this volley goes. Okay, now this Goa is not fired from maximum range. It has a much better chance of actually hitting. So maybe this guy will defend itself successfully. Oh, they're shooting at these missiles. Miss. Miss. Uh-oh. They're down to guns. As soon as I saw it's like, you will be rearmed after this mission, I was like, everyone gets a harpoon. So these guys pop up. The later models will stay sea skimming if you want them to. This guy is going for chaff. Like I said, these are A models. They're kind of dumb. These are both going for chaff. Oh no, they got it at the last minute. But what's cool about the pop-up attack, this is the weakest armor on the ship, because any armor on the top has to be held up. That's actually a really good shot. Sucks to be you, buddy. I gotta say one at each of these. Boom. Oh well. No kill like overkill. The Cashin is sinking. Up we go. Well, the nice thing about the pop-up attack, too, is I guess they're diving into the chaff. There's a non-zero chance they will hit anyway. There we go. And you're fucked. Right in the missile launcher. That would be the end of the world, but I don't think the damage model works this way. It's a Chinese ship. So all of my harpoons decided to fuck this guy in particular, so we have a survivor.
Track 7004.
Definitely not. This is what you are. Scrub brush missiles. Scrub brush. could also be you. Regardless, I'm okay with you being alive. Let's get that P8 back into play. So that went good, and we'll just finish off the survivor here with this guy. Give him one. So yeah, not a bad attack. All of our enemies have eaten shit, and we've only killed one civilian. Did we actually rescue those guys? I meant to. Where's Easy Rider 2? Oh yeah, he's getting... He doesn't seem to want to get them. They can, apparently. There's no reason for you to be out here anymore. You might as well come home. Okay, we actually have survivors. RDB. We'll send you over to pick up survivors. We'll be nice. Because there's not much else to be doing with these, so... I want to know what this is. Does not respond. Well, I might torpedo you. I might kill you. I don't know if it's friendly or not. I do know that this one's not, so we'll assume that... We're gonna have to assume that that's okay. So I used all of my... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we have 4 harpoons on you. Mark 46 mod 2. Yeah, so we have 4 on the Nox. These are good missiles, comparatively. They're quite a bit more modern than the A's we were launching. These are more dangerous. So I'm gonna just give every one of you 1. Because these Grishas, they can't really defend themselves. So let's watch the fireworks. I love those launchers, too. Look how cool that is. You know this is a volley, right? This is important. Is he doing the thing where he gets stuck? Come on, fire. That one too. Oh, he's got to reload. Fuck. Because there's Azrox in here, so they have to, you see, put it up, lined it up. He's putting 2 missiles in. Ah! These little doors are where the reloads are, so they'll slide them up into here. So there's Azrox in there now. Well, luckily we have a solution for this. Please deploy an anti-ship missile against this guy. I'm glad it didn't hit the island. I assume it does not have terrain avoidance. Oh my god. Die. Possible van evader. No shit. Van. There we go. They're like, who what? Like, ooh, we get AI viewers. Like, that's no fun. I hope those other ships have sunk enough. I should be forgiven for blowing up the civilian ship, I think, because I've picked up 2 of the survivors of the 14 people. So the Nox is going to take 7 minutes to reload. That's unfortunate. I maybe wouldn't have fired all my missiles willy-nilly like that if I had known. But what can you do? Easy Riders coming into land. Didn't get to kill anything. Hit track. We missed it. Yeah, I thought this was a missile boat. None of that shit. This guy should fire soon, and then he can... He's got bombs. We will use the bombs if the escorts are dead. Otherwise, it's kind of... We're just feeding SP3s to... I'm going to probably redo this mission. I'm almost out of time on the stream. And we killed a civilian, so we do have to redo it. But, you know, this was a test stream. We might as well keep fighting. Our decisions were poor, but look how cool the Japanese ships are. Like, the Tachikaze and the Minagumo, both very cool. I particularly like that they have this nice little angry dome. Oh, they have the dome! Okay, so... This aircraft... this has some sort of, I thought this would have Sea Sparrows. This has a guy pointing a radar for Sea Sparrows. But I guess it doesn't have Sea Sparrows, so I don't know what's up with that. One of the options for the Sea Sparrow Illuminator is you could just have guys on the deck pointing them by hand. You just point them at the missile, and your missile will go. I want to try these anti-sub mortars at some point. Like, what's these got for range? Because this would be cool. If you're in range of a submarine, though, with that, you're already dead. But what can you do? We are going to send it over to identify this. But only after our missiles come in. Guy should fire soon. We can get a glory shot here. He's very much almost in range. Oh, I use the Mark 82s. That's my problem. Use the anti-ship missile, please. Weapon away! No, I want you to stay in the area. He sounds so happy to fire the missile. He's like, weapon away! You got quite a few kills. He's going home to a happy Navy, I guess. And off these go. These are cool little missiles. These are doing good. ASM-1. You can see a big difference is this is rocket powered. And this has a turbofan. So there's a little intake and it's got a little jet engine. Let's see if these guys have defenses. Oh, it sees something. You can see its sensors lock on. So these will fly quiet with their sensors off until they get within a certain distance, and then they'll activate the sensors and go in for the kill. These Grishas are not exactly a danger, but they do have guns on them, so I don't want to bring in this P3 until they're dead. They aren't even going to see this coming. Like, look at this. Oh, they have defensive missiles, I guess. There's a chance they defend themselves here. Nope. This guy lives. Unfortunate. So this guy went for chaff and is gonna get fucked up. It is doing another pass, but it's gonna go off and kill a civilian somewhere. Luckily, this is keeping them busy so that I can hit the objective. Oh, that's awfully close. Come on, you can do it. So these guys will C-skim all the way in, which is great. That's a hit. This is, I think, a less capable missile, so... That guy's really burning up. So that's good. Once those reloads are done, I'll send in the rest of them to kill it. What? Why? Oh, they're hostile missile? Yeah. Those are air defense missiles. We don't care. Fuck you, Kiki's delivery service. No, we'll hope it burns down. Otherwise we'll have to go, or at least stops. You'll hang out here, because you're gonna go in for the kill here. That Grisha is fine. That one's fucked. How you doing, Nox? We're almost reloaded. So this is kind of like how the old Terrier missiles used to load. They will bring them up, shove them into the launchers. And these have an advantage that we can just ripple them real quick. But they have the disadvantage that they're kind of awkward to reload. But the ability to reload them at sea is nice, because we can't do that with these VLSs, so... I really want to go over to dinner. I hope you burn. Oh yeah, they're gonna abandon this. It lost its missiles. It's on fire. There's no way this doesn't explode. Motherfucker, I forgot that you were aiming at stuff. No, ceasefire, ceasefire. Fire at this guy. I wasted a missile on something that's already hit. Alright, and that's it. Now, we go. Ahead, flank. And we're going to close this gap. The fleet is going this way. And we're going to finish them off. I'm gonna send this kind of cautiously over. Like, what is the air defense range on this? The Gecko is 5 nautical miles. As long as we stay out of this range, there's nothing that can hurt us. This is burning up, I hope. Oh yeah, he's low in the water on the front there. That's a Ro-Ro. Ro-Ros are known for sinking, so... it shouldn't be hard to sink it. Like, a light breeze will sink these ships. Because they have these roll-on, roll-off, is what Ro-Ro means. So, it's like a ferry. If you've been on a ferry is a type of Ro-Ro. But it has this ramp. Things can drive on and off themselves, right? But also, it's full of empty space that's big and open, and water gets in here, it's fucking over. I want to identify this. Like, tell me who you are. Like, Who are you? What if I ask over and over again? It's like the Austin Powers guy. It's like, hey, you asked me 3 times. In Mark 82, if we were to fly over, I'm pretty sure they would hit us with missiles and we would be sad. So that's sunk. If we're lucky, this will be on the bottom of the ocean by the time the missiles get here. So yeah, they abandoned. Sadly, we can't retarget that kind of missile. Unfortunate. What if we... little sneaky over here. We send it around. Oh, there's a city here. We'll put lots of altitude. Here, like, we'll send you up real high. This guy's so cheerful. I like him. And what if we go over here and then attack? Yeah. Because this guy's falling out of formation due to damage. We can finish him off. If he's not already dead from the... Because both of these are going to lock onto him because he's the bit... If a harpoon can't see its target, it finds the next biggest thing. It's that simple. So both of these are going to go slamming into him. I guess that was our only objective. We didn't have to absolutely savage the Russian fleet, but, like, we did. We taught some lessons here. There's a merchant right there. Got a show. Here we go. The little harpoons are good. That Grisha's gonna engage, which I'm happy about. Because it only holds 20 missiles. There go their chaff. Yeah, waste their missiles.
Multiple hostile contacts detected.
Oh, they got one. Might be harder than I thought. That's a miss. Too bad, buddy. I admit, this thing is absolutely defenseless, so... Oh, cool, an oil slick. And again, we hit Kiki's delivery service. Done! Yeah, does it penalize me for sinking the, I guess we could end mission. Oops. So we did good. Decisive victory. God, we really fucked them up. Undamaged. Oops. We lost 1 task force point. So, like, that is okay. It's okay to blow them up. We look at this. Combat action ribbon to me. And oh, thank you for the Japanese Navy also gave me a reward. Oh, I get points for rescuing the survivors, so I should do that. So what was our performer? Harpoon A. And the ASM-1 hit everything I fired at. Really pretty good too, the 127. Oh, I can export it and like make spreadsheets. Sick. And see what's dangerous. Neat. So we got points, but I'm gonna go. That's pretty good. Yeah, we can buy a whole lot of shit. Sick. Position your task force will be fully rearmed. So again, another one. Anyway, there's a submarine in the next one, so I'm glad I brought these guys. Alright, I think that's good for now. We'll save. We'll save and exit. I am enjoying the new campaign. That's pretty good. So I'm done streaming for now. I'll continue this. Pacific Strike, pretty good. Have a good one. Bye-bye.